Hi guys, in this video I'm going to cover what a PESTLE analysis is. So what is a PESTLE analysis? The PESTLE analysis is going to analyze the external factors that's going to affect a business. So the PESTLE analysis is going to help managers of the business in their decision making, and it's going to help the business in identifying their opportunities and avoiding any threats. The PESTLE analysis has 6 factors: political, economical, social, technological, legal, and environmental. We're going to now go through each one of them. So political factors. Political factors is going to determine to what extent the government and their policies is going to impact an organization or an industry. Political factors can include tax policy, environmental regulations, political stability, trade restrictions, and tariffs. Economical factors. An economical factor has an effect on the economy and how the economy is going to perform, which is then going to have an effect on how an organization will make their profit. Economical factors is going to include the growth or a decline of the economy, the cost of living, interest and exchange rates, the availability of credit, inflation, the rate of the wages, unemployment, minimum wage, and working hours. Social factors. Social factors look at the social environment and if there are any emerging trends. That's going to help a business understand the market's future needs and wants. Social factors will include health and safety, cultural norms and expectations, career attitudes, health consciousness, age distribution, and the population growth rate. Technological factors. The technological factors look at the rate that the development and innovation of technology is increasing and how that's going to affect businesses and how a business will have to adapt themselves to the change in technology. So technological factors will include any changes in digital or mobile technology, research and development, automation and technological changes in distribution, manufacturing and logistics. Legal factors. The legal factors look at what is legal and how the laws in the area or the country that the business operates in is going to affect them. They must be aware of any changes in the legislation and how it's going to affect the business. Legal factors will include employment legislation, consumer law, international regulations and trade laws, health and safety, access to material, quotas, imports and exports, and taxation. And environmental factors. Environmental factors will be impacted by the surrounding environment of the business. With the importance of sustainability and CSR, which is corporate social responsibility, businesses have to be more aware of how they operate. Environmental factors will include global warming, ethical sourcing of resources, sustainable resources, natural disasters, recycling, carbon footprint, global warming, and the climate. Now, how do you do a PESTLE analysis and what's the tips to doing a PESTLE analysis? Now, the information should cover present and future scenarios, then apply the information to the business and the areas or countries that they operate in. You should use appropriate and reliable sources for your information when doing a PESTLE analysis, then analyze the findings that you have found and analyze how they might risk a business, or they could either be a potential opportunity for the business. Mention which stakeholders the factor could impact and make sure to look at current trends that is affecting the industry and the market that the business operates in. Now you can use this template as well. So you can write down the factor and so for example, political in this case, then the external factors to be considered. So for example here, it's written tax, trade restrictions, and political stability. Then you would explain how each of them would have an impact on the industry and how each of them would have an impact on the business. This is just an example as how you could lay out your PESTLE analysis or what kind of stuff would have to be included in a PESTLE analysis. Now, what is a PESTLE analysis used for? It's used for strategic business planning, so it provides the business with information on their positioning, their image, their direction, their growth, and can help determine new product development. Workforce planning. The PESTLE analysis can help identify any changes that could affect employment and it can identify job reduction, new job roles, and skills gap. It can also help with marketing planning. So the analysis can help prioritize the business's activities to help them achieve their goals. It can also help them with product development. The analysis can help the business know whether they should enter or leave the market. It can help determine if a product or service will help meet the needs of the consumers. It can help with organizational change. So the analysis will help understand the opportunities and threats of change, such as labor shortages or skill shortages. What's the advantages of doing a PESTLE analysis? It's a simple framework. It can inform businesses on any possible threats or opportunities. It can encourage development within an organization. It can encourage the business to look at the external environment, and it helps the business understand any external trends. What are the disadvantages of a PESTLE analysis? The data and information used can be insufficient. The data can be based on assumptions, which means that it may not be true. The rate that the change happens can make it hard to predict developments that may affect a business in the future. And for a PESTLE analysis to be effective, it must be done regularly. Hopefully this video helped you understand what a PESTLE analysis is and how to conduct one. If you like this video, then give it a like and subscribe to my channel. If you want any regular updates on videos and resources, follow my Instagram. If you want short business revision clips, then follow my TikTok. And if you want this PowerPoint, then you can head over to my test shop.